Okay, topic number 38. This is crazy. 38 YouTubes. Yahweh and Yahshua's name. 38. That's a lot of YouTubes. Maybe I overdid it. Maybe I'm going overboard. Maybe it's a little too much. I think it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. So many topics to talk about, so many avenues with Yahweh and Yahshua. Anyway, I know people have 1,200,000,000 questions, so I can't cover everything, but I'm covering the best I can. All right. Topic number 38. Hebrews. Chapter 13. Verse 8. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 8. Yahshua HaMashiach is the same yesterday and today and forever. Everybody heard that quote as well. Well, I want to know if he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. How did his name change? He's the same, right? The same yesterday, today, and forever. But that has nothing to do with his name. It says he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. If he's the same Yahshua HaMashiach, we all know how we got the name changed by now. The problem is he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. He did not change. His name didn't change. We substituted it. We did what we had to do. They did what they had to do, and they did a good job. Now we're bringing it back. Me and others out there in the world, out there, whatever avenue they're coming from, are going to be in contradiction to the word Yeshua and the word Jesus. It's going to be in contradiction. It's going to be a fight. There's going to be a breaking ground. There's going to be a dialogue. There's going to be upset. There's going to be well, what about this? And this word means that. It's going to happen. It's bound to happen if you speak up for Yahshua's name. Yahshua. Yehoshua. You're going to get into a technical, sometime unfortunate conversation because they don't understand or maybe never looked at it in this avenue or this way. Now, I'm going to make a quote here that I just heard, and one I'm going to read in Acts chapter Acts. I was reading something earlier, 18, that then I'm going to cut the quote along with this. Acts chapter 18, Yahshua was talking to Saul, aka Paul. And the Adon spoke to Saul in the night by a vision. And look at what he said. And I'm applying this to this particular subject, or subjects, or what I've been saying through all these doggone videos. Do not be afraid, but speak and do not be silent. The Adon, the master, spoke to Saul in the night by a vision. Do not be afraid, but speak and do not be silent. I'll make known your name. You can't be silent and make known his name. Don't be afraid of these people who come at you. Don't be afraid of them. They're gonna come. That's their job. Is to not allow you to talk and crisscross you and trip you up. Okay? This is the job of the person that wants to hold on to something. And it's unfortunate that's what they don't even know they're doing it. But that's their job, to hold on to traditions. They trip you up with straw mans, trip you up with whatever may be going on, to try to confuse you in what you believe or what you've been taught. That doesn't mean you have to be 100% right against what they're saying, but they don't like your conviction and you're passionate about what you believe, and it's going against what their tradition says, and their pastors and their teachers and their rabbis and their whoever else is in charge, and their teachers and their overseers and all of that. But don't be afraid, but speak and do not be silent. Come on. So we're gonna keep talking about Yahshua HaMashiach is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He didn't change. His name didn't change. You grow up, you're a baby, your name, then you become a teenager, then you become a grown person, then you become real elderly. Do your name change as you grow up through this world? No. What are you talking about? What are you being sarcastic here? Well, I'm just trying to get some simple examples. The same yesterday, today, and forever. His name didn't change. Your name don't change, but we changed his name. Now, I'm going to talk about this other little quote that I just heard that is very familiar and people say it, use it. I should have thought about this one, but I didn't think about it. And that's good. Go along to get along. I just heard that from my wife when he watches something, and she told me the guy said, wow, Ben Carson made this quote. He didn't make the quote, but he mentioned something about this in this way. This guy named Ben Carson. Go along. Sometimes people go along just to get along. Well, we've been going along for 500 years with Jesus just to get along. Most people. And if they didn't know about it, his name being changed, they went along to get along. And if you know about it today, you're going along to get along because you won't make a change. So that's where the problem comes in at. That's where the problem lies in that. For those who know, and for those who've heard, and for those who teach and learned and know how to study and done study, and you going along to get along, then Yeshua tells Saul, don't do that. It doesn't say that in the verse, but I'm saying it. Do not be afraid to speak and do not be silent. Don't go along to get along, Saul. Don't go along to please the Yehudim. I got many people, he told Saul, in the city that got your back. Elijah, you're not the only one. I got 750 more. Derek and YouTube or people who write stuff and whatever, you ain't the only one either. That's right. But don't go along to get along. You know, who you want to get along with? The Father, the Son, or you want to get along with the people you can see, feel, touch around you? Remember, he told him you couldn't be a disciple. We can't be a disciple if we don't forsake mother, father, blah, 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 blah. Some people say, oh, well, then it says 70 left and to follow no more. The sayings were too hard that he laid out. We're going to have to, we're getting challenged here. We're getting challenged just on a name. We may get challenged on our real discipleship in this country. Who knows? But don't be silent. Don't be afraid. Speak up. Don't go along to get along. It'll be all right. His name is the same yesterday, today, and forever. His name is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Well, you know, Derek, you know, it's kind of easy when we go along to get along, because then you don't have to worry about being accused and called a name, sacred name. Oh, there we go. I forgot. You don't have to be worried about called a sacred namer if you go along to get along. You don't have to worry about that. Oh man, it's crazy. But I'd rather be called a sacred namer than to go along to get along. Oh, easy. That's easy. That's easy to be called names. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names never harm me. When we were little kids, we used to say that. But this is the whole objective of people. They call the believers, aren't these the people of the way? The people of the way. Okay? Aren't these people followers of Yeshua of Nazarene or Nazareth? These people are following Yeshua of Nazareth, Nazarene. You know, come on, from Galilee, blah, 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 blah. Name calling. Everything is labeling and following labels and attacked verbally. Amen. That's a part of your believer's walk. Don't just even see in these YouTubes. It's hard for me to say the word Christ and the word Christian, and because Christian comes from the word Christ. Where do you think Christian comes from? Put the T-I-A-N on the end of it. Christian, from the word Christ. Not Hamashiach. What about Hamashians? Hamashians. No, nobody never heard of nothing like that. I just thought of that right now. But we so used to accustomed saying Christians and Christians and Christians from Christ. It's all messed up. It's all messed up. Well, number 38 YouTube, we going down the wire here. Maybe I'll go to 50. It seems that I got a couple more. I think I'm going to cut this short after this. Short, brother. What are you talking about? This is 30-something. But it's a lot of topics to cover. It's a lot of ways to try to focus in 2014 years ago that name was the only name. It wasn't a bunch of names. Same name yesterday, today, and forever. Not a bunch of names. Okay? Not when his languages changes, his name changed. No. Not when we feel like the people justified because the language that was coming into effect and the so-called other language was going out, we changed his name so the people can understand it. That's the justification you're going to hear. Well, they did that because the people, blah, 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 blah. So that means, did they change everything? Did they change everything in the language? In the language, did we change everything, or why we changed his name? All right. So we're going to continue to try to encourage people here. We're trying to encourage people these last couple of YouTubes. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be silent. The Adon, the Yeshua HaMashiach, the Master, told Paul, don't be afraid. Then we have a quote: don't go along just to get along. You're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to suffer shame for his name. There we go. That's one of the other topics. You're gonna have to suffer shame for his name. There you go. Name, N-A-M-E, not names. You're gonna have to suffer shame for his name. You're gonna have to be accused and abused. That's a part of the faith. That's a part of the walk. It may not be physically, but it may be verbally. It may be isolation. It may be all kind of stuff, because that's a part of it. That's what you have to get in your system. Then you get that other system out. No respect of persons. There you go. You can't have respect of persons. Speak up, because then now you're trying not to say because you know this one. You're not trying to say because of that one. Come on. No respect of persons. Don't go along to get along. Don't be afraid. Don't be quiet. Do your own YouTubes if you have to get yourself built up in your motor against the nonsense, the garbage that you've been fed. I've been fed. You know, and somebody said, well, man, this guy, what is it with the Jesus thing? No, it's that truth is truth and wrong is wrong. That's what it's about. And the truth shall set you free. Okay. Now, the name is the same yesterday, today, and forever. The name is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Topic 38. All right, people, we be back. I'm probably saying, please, Derek, no more. I can't take it. I'm worn out. Yeah, but we're going to bring in some more so you can see how important his name was 2014 years ago. Not 500 years ago when it was changed from Iesis or Yohesis or Yaisis or whatever word it was pronounced and then come up with the Jesus. No, 2014 years ago, no going, nothing doing. Nothing happening with Jesus and Latin, from the Greek to the Latin, and the Latin to the English, nothing happening. Okay? So we're reading our Bible in English. Obviously, we know we're going to see what we see. But when we go back to want to get deep and get in studies, we say the Greek word that means this and the Hebrew word means that. When it comes to Yeshua, that's even taken out. So you can't even see it. You see Yeshua, Y-S-H-U-A. Yeshua, Y-E-S-H-U-A. That's what you see. To get the Yah out. Again, always. Done, deal, finished. Somebody ain't gonna like this. I don't know. Tough. I don't like what happened. I don't like what they did. I don't like how it went about it. I don't like that I was lied to. I don't like I was preached to. I don't like that they were silent. I don't like that I was told something and I find out 20-something years later. I don't like that. So I'm doing these doggone YouTubes. Trying to help somebody else that's been bamboozled. Been tricked. Anyway. Coming back. We're coming back. Nah, we're coming back. Shalom, peace. Guys, take care. Whoever comes to watch the YouTubes. It's not a bashing center, but we're going to be bold. It's not a self-righteous center, but we're going to try to make things a little up clearer. That's all it's about. And we're also going to encourage to study, pray, read, research, pray. But main thing of all, don't be afraid. Don't be silent. And don't go along to get along. Take care.